Welcome to CHW Studios, and today we are going to be recapping the movie Poor Things. In London, a suicidal woman named Victoria leaps off a bridge. Her body is discovered by Dr. Godwin Baxter, a gifted yet disfigured surgeon who revives her and names her Bella. Due to a traumatic brain injury, Bella has the mental capacity of an infant in an adult's body with unsteady movement and minimal speech. She is easily entertained, even by Godwin's burping during meals. Godwin works as a medical instructor and recruits his admiring student Max McCandles to monitor Bella's development. Upon meeting Bella, Max is surprised when she impulsively slaps him, yet appears happy. Godwin explains that because of her injury, Bella's mental and physical ages do not match. He asks Max to track her daily progress. The next day, Max notes Bella's preferences in improving language but still unsteady gait. Pleased, Godwin reiterates the need for daily reports but avoids questions about Bella's background, stressing that Max should just collect data. That night when Bella asks if Godwin is her father, he lies that her parents died and left her in his care. Over time, as Bella's curiosity about the world grows, Godwin remains reluctant to let her venture outdoors, wishing to control the experiment. However, after Bella throws a tantrum, he takes her and Max to the woods, where she is thrilled, but struggles to be gentle with nature. Sensing Godwin's overprotectiveness, Max questions him, and Godwin explains he must limit outside influences for accurate results. Back home. A sedative is needed when Bella becomes violent after being denied a walk. Searching Godwin's office, Max finds drawings of a brain transplant surgery and confronts Godwin, threatening to expose him unless he reveals the truth. Godwin confesses he reanimated Victoria by putting her unborn child's brain in her body, creating Bella, who has no knowledge of this. As Bella develops rapidly, Max cautions her against inappropriate self-touching. Later, Godwin proposes Max marry Bella, but Max hesitates, assuming Godwin wants her for himself. However, Godwin discloses he is a eunuch and sees Max as ideal for her. After Max accepts, Bella wants adventure before marriage and threatens to hate Godwin when he refuses. Max attempts to stop Bella from leaving by reminding her of their engagement, but she insists on going with Duncan and promises to marry Max when she returns. This upsets Max, who wants to confront Duncan, but is sedated by Bella. After Max passes out, Godwin gives Bella emergency money hidden in her clothes and kisses her goodbye, wishing her a safe trip. Though Max confronts Godwin for not stopping Bella, Godwin says she has free will and will be okay. In Lisbon, Bella and Duncan become intimate. She tries new foods and explores the city alone despite Duncan's warnings. At dinner with Duncan's friends, Bella behaves rudely, trying to hit a crying baby and needing to be pulled aside and scolded by Duncan. Back home, Max grows concerned after learning of Bella's frequent intimacy with Duncan. In Lisbon, Bella enjoys exploring alone, but worries Duncan by disappearing. At dinner, she is unhappy with Duncan's lack of enthusiasm for her adventures. They dance awkwardly before jealous Duncan confronts a man Bella was blinking at. After passionately reconciling, Duncan is upset to find Bella got a tattoo from another man. Meanwhile, Godwin feigns concerning Max, who suspects it's because Bella left. But Godwin says he must move on and start a new project. Duncan abducts Bella onto a cruise ship for more adventures. But she feels disappointed and escapes to befriend Martha and Harry. Duncan proposes, but Bella refuses, having only traveled for fun, upsetting Duncan. Back home, Godwin and Max work on a new experiment named Felicity. On the ship, Bella rapidly gains intelligence from books and discussions, broadening her perspectives. While at sea, Duncan interrupts Bella's conversation with the cynics, inviting her back to their cabin. She declines. Preferring to stay on deck reading, frustrated, Duncan throws her book overboard. Despite his outburst, Bella insists on remaining with her friends. That evening, unable to sleep, Bella goes to Harry's cabin and confronts him for making her question humanity's goodness. Admitting she doesn't share the cynic's view of innate human cruelty, Bella confesses she believes Duncan is cruel, causing her confusion. When she expresses wanting to improve herself, she says, Harry argues all people are inherently cruel. To prove his point, he takes Bella to see the poverty in Alexandria's slums, distressing her. Later, Bella takes Duncan's casino winnings, planning to donate them to the needy. Stopped from going ashore, she gives the cash to sailors who keep it. Duncan then informs her they've been robbed, tearfully admitting taking the money. Bella upsets Duncan. With no funds, they disembark at the next port. On their last day, Harry apologizes for enjoying Bella's sadness. She becomes hopeful, realizing she can improve the world through understanding. In Marseilles, Bella leads the penniless Duncan through Paris. Meeting Madame Swiney. She becomes a courtesan to earn money. Disappointed, Duncan leaves her after learning she has emergency funds from Godwin. Bella continues working to pay for schooling. One morning, Duncan asks her to return with him, but she declines. Meanwhile, Godwin asks Max to find Bella before he dies. Mrs. Prim cares for Felicity, who can now follow simple instructions like bringing water for the goat-brained Alfie.